Hello, it's me, Fao. I'm back. I thought I was going to be done for a bit on this topic, at least until I stopped procrastinating and started writing a spreadsheet. But Kirby One, who is a good Dominions YouTuber, or done a lot more videos than me, much better at the game than me, pointed out something in the comments of my LA video, which is something I overlooked, which is in LA, and MA and EA to a lesser extent, there are nations that have national underwater forts, which I forgot about because I don't really play those nations all that much. It happens. So I just loaded up debug mode in the good old arena and started testing those. So in LA, there's not. I had to test them 2 at a time just because of how the arena map works, and I wasn't really confident in the map gen of the normal thing, so I tested them 2 at a time. There are 5 nations in LA that have underwater forts, so we're just gonna go through all of them in order of strength, from worst to strongest, and yeah. So the weakest underwater fort in LA is this one right here. Oop, that's the wrong one. It's this one. The LA Mictlan Fort. Those of you who are not familiar, in LA, Mictlan and Xibalba are both overruled by Atlanteans. So you can see that's the King of Rain. And so when they go underwater, they get access to Atlantean units. So the Mictlan underwater garrison is, as we see here, Lord of the Deep, 14 returns, covering the gate. Oh, another Lord of the Deep on the walls, and then 40 Warriors of the Deep on the walls, giving a total siege defense of 41. This is the weakest. The next strongest is Xibalba over here. I don't have, unlike my last times, I don't have all these forts loaded up because, as I mentioned, I had to do this 2 at a time to fit them in the arena. But I have all the numbers here for you. The Xibalba one is a Habatab as the gate commander, 30 Lakam warriors. A wall commander is another Lakam Habatab. The wall defense is 40 Lakam Ha warriors, giving a total of 500 siege defense. Number 3 is Joman, with a crab general commanding 15 shark warriors in the gate, a crab general commanding 60 shrimp soldiers on the walls, for a total of 53 siege defense. Note, from Joman onwards, they all have a citadel, so they have a wall integrity of 1,000, whereas Joman and Mictlan, or not Joman, Mictlan and Xibalba cap off at a castle, so it's only 500. So keep that in mind. Next up, we have LA Atlantis, with, once they reclaim their rightful place under the water, they have an unsleeping consort commanding 15 unsleepers in the gate, a Shambler chieftain on the walls commanding 60 Atlantean infantry for a total of 54 siege defense, and once again a wall integrity of 1,000 because it's a citadel, it's a citadel. At least I think, yes, that level is a citadel because there's now the Grand Citadel level, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. I'm recording this at 3 in the morning. And then topping the list of the underwater forts is Erythia, which has a Erythian commander with 45 Triton soldiers in the gate. And then on the walls, it's another Erythian commander commanding 60 Erythian crossbows, which by themselves is probably scarier than most of the rest of the other garrisons, giving a total of 62 siege defense. So the siege defense variance in the underwater forts is a lot closer than it was in the above ground. You may remember Relay, which was the other nation that started underwater. I guess I should do a land fort for Relay eventually. But their one was 45, so they would fit second lowest, below Xibalba but above Midgard. So that would be our ranking of the 6 underwater forts. So thanks, shoutouts to Kirby1. Go watch his channel. Great guy. And yeah, that's it.